Ladies and gentlemen, we're now down to our last two fights of the night, and we got the best of the best for you. What you will see is a physical dialogue between competitors on the very top of their field. They will pit will against will, spirit against spirit. As always, two men will enter the ring, but only one can emerge victoriously. From the breezy blue Surigao del Norte, a tidal wave comes representing Checkmat Manila, Ronin Jiu-Jitsu Philippines, and D Elements MMA, weighing in at 64 kilograms. This purple belt has been undefeated in amateur MMA and has conquered both the URCC Global Flyweight World Championship and the WMC Muay Thai Championship twice. Never resting in his laurels, his eyes focus on an even bigger arena. Get on your feet for Junjun Montilla. Standing in his way, Team Orgins, homegrown son, a gold medal champion in the Pan Asians, the Philippine International Open, the Philippine National Jiu-Jitsu Championship, and the Asia Pacific International. A brown belt has been training with Orgins since 2012. He prefers submission wins over points. A bout between champions. Who will claim victory? Making his way through, we got Paolo Tiu.
Here we go, guys. This is the co-main event. So, as you heard, tons of accolades between these guys. Award over award over award. So you're bound to see something of extremely high quality in this match and the next.
All right, this time we have a brown belt against a purple belt, almost like the previous match a while ago.
But as you heard, Junjun is no slacker. He has accolades in Muay Thai and MMA. So the level of competition, the level of commitment to the athletics is going to be super high. Immediately you see a shot.
Explosiveness from
He looks to
both.
chain it into another takedown.
All right.
Well, if we're going to judge by the first 5 seconds, we're going to get a really good match over here.
Can tell
Comes
both
another
are
shot
fierce
from Paolo.
competitors. Trying to get a grip on the lapel of both.
And the shot from there. See how quickly they can go from grips to control to explosive attempts at takedown. Okay, he's looking to drag him to the ground. Maybe chain it into a takedown. Look for him to do it again and
Nice
then
pull.
shoot for the legs. There you go. Okay, see, as you can see, high-level jiu-jitsu. It's not just one technique that works really well that
You gotta
lands
be able
you.
to
You chain
switch
things
around,
together.
yeah.
Yep. One technique leads into the next, into the next, and it becomes a chain.
Wow, that was a
straight
flying
into an
armbar.
Good recovery.
Wow.
Amazing attempt there.
That was explosive.
Okay, he has the leg locked down. He's looking to climb his way up to perhaps break posture and maybe go straight into a single leg if
His
he can stand
baseline is
from
really
here.
good. They
The
might
ref-
fall off the
Okay.
boundaries.
See, both
alright.
fighters aware that they were close to the edge.
Wow,
And
that
very
was a
nice reversal.
Impressive reversal.
I'm not sure what the technical name for that is, but that was
That was
you know, you
impressive.
see it in the movies, the
Yeah.
suicide type throws, you fall backwards, you throw the person over. That was
That was the
as
one.
clean as that gets.
Recently, man, we've been seeing the purple belts against brown belts being really explosive and impressive.
That just goes to show that regardless of color,
True.
the quality of the fighter is up to the fighter themselves.
Exactly. Alright, so we're just taking some time to fix the belts and kimono.
That's another interesting thing to note because different schools of jiu-jitsu will have different standards for belting their fighters.
Mm.
And so sometimes you'll see a purple belt on par with a brown belt.
Mm.
Sometimes you'll see the opposite. It's not likely in jiu-jitsu, which is one of the reasons why jiu-jitsu has gained so much traction, because you'll rarely find anybody who doesn't deserve the belt they're wearing in jiu-jitsu.
Mm. Yeah.
Promotions are
That is
not
correct.
given lightly. And you can see by the quality of each fighter.
Definitely.
Okay, he looks to be trying to pull in his lapel. He's going to creep his arm up, perhaps look to attack a lapel choke here. He also has the left arm of Jun trapped in an overhook. He may be looking to work.
Paolo trying to grab the neck.
It looks like he might sit up to bump and maybe sweep.
Let's see. Good grip and defense so far from Junjun.
Definitely, but Paolo's getting his posture here.
Kind of taking their time to find the best posture.
Yeah. He's looking to get his hips enough space probably to throw his legs over and look for an attack, or maybe to drag the left arm of Jun over to pass to the back. Okay, reset to the center and allow the fighters more room to explode out of position.
So Paolo was a previous gold medal champion as well in the Pan Asians. So you can, and I can see that from the level of his defense as well.
Yeah, both guys extremely high level competition, and just goes to show that they're legitimate champions. You're taking some of the most competitive competitions, competitive events in the country and perhaps in the region.
Philippines, yeah.
And you're taking the guys that win the gold out of it and you're pitting them against each other. So
That's
now
always
you're
going to be an
seeing-
alternating fight. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think that was a warning for stalling.
Yeah, there's a little bit of stalling here. So
Nope.
no,
Nope.
not much.
You're right back into the action. It's just a short lull to assess the action. Okay, it looks like Paolo may attack the arm.
Paolo's focusing on
Junjun
the
seems to have it neutralized though.
neutralizing the arm.
See, Junjun looks like he's in a position to pass here, but because of the position of Paolo's leg and his control on the arm, he's not, even if he gets his legs around,
He's pulling him towards him.
in a dangerous position. See, there's an omoplata
Oh.
attempt right there.
Almost going for the
Okay.
arm.
He looks to be dragging him back down. Maybe attack the arm once more. Okay, here comes a
Grabbing
shot
the
attempt.
leg.
Transition into the takedown.
Oh.
Very good base and sprawl by
Back to
Junjun.
guard.
Right
That
back
was-
into action.
That was an impressive attempt as well.
Yeah. I think as we climb up in belt, certainly all our competitors today have had extremely good performances. But as as we climb up in belt, you'll notice on the resets they don't take much or any time at all to reassess their opponents. They're just so
It's a
attuned
split
to all the
second,
movements.
yeah.
It's right back into action.
And the way they use their head to put weight on their opponent, not to move backwards to them.
That's
is
a really
also
good thing you
strategy.
mentioned. So conventionally, you would think you only have the arms, and then when you get into jiu-jitsu at first, then suddenly the legs do so much. But
Exactly.
one thing to note in really high-level grapplers is they'll use
The head.
everything at their disposal, including their head, in order to leverage and control the posture and control of their opponent.
Problem. And that's why probably we can see those cauliflower ear from using the head too much and grappling, which would cause damage to the cartilage. And
Could be, but
Show
these
that
guys
thing.
are just so familiar, I think, that they understand the risk they put themselves at when they do that. And they're also so well conditioned that probably doesn't even faze them.
probably,
It's probably not a concern for someone at such a high level.
yeah.
Okay, see, the only break in the action comes when it's time to fix the gis. And in our previous high-level belt match, when the gi ripped twice.
Twice, right? That was unprecedented.
So maybe our purple and brown belts have extreme strength in them. Let's see if we rip another.
Let's see.
If we rip another set of uniform here.
All right, and
Okay, right back into position.
Paolo's back on the ground.
This
on
looks
his
like
back,
some kind of modified half guard.
using his knee
See
to push
Paolo
the
has control.
opponent.
Yep. Yes, control of the lapel, and his shin is across, keeping Junjun's base in check.
All right, going for
Okay, here, look for a sweep. Immediate,
fast.
immediate
a fast
acquisition
one.
of the problem by Junjun. He gets up and even looks to reverse this position.
he's trying to go to his back.
Yeah,
and
so
get a-
the right arm of Paolo is blocking the right leg of Junjun from getting
Mhm.
his hooks in.
so that would prevent him to go to his back. Oh, but
Yes.
he is.
Okay,
Nah,
see, he
still.
manages to get the hooks off, turn around. Junjun's immediately looking to transition into another position. See, I think another thing with these high-level belts is there's no insisting on a position that looks compromised.
Mm,
They're
they,
so
they
familiar.
can escape almost everything.
Exactly. And
Wow, that was a trip.
okay, so both of them looking to.
Good base from Junjun.
That was a very clean pass to
Mhm.
full mount.
And now he's on top.
It looks like
Can't see if
Paolo is
he's out of
starting to
foot.
gain control of the leg. Yeah, I can't see it from here either. If Paolo has control of Junjun's
You
right
have
leg.
one leg, trapped
Yeah,
inside.
so we just heard pass from ringside, so which tells us that Paolo still has the right leg of Junjun under control.
And where's he going?
So you're hearing calls to make space now from Paolo's corner.
And the pressure that Junjun is putting on his neck, on the neck of the opponent, is also playing a good effect.
Oh, for sure. Okay, Junjun is looking to secure key lock here. He's looking to go into Americana. He just has
Going
to
to Americana,
slide.
and he
That's
got
deep.
it. He got it. He
That's
might
deep,
win
but
there.
he needs to throw the leg over to get more control.
Oh, he
See.
slipped.
So he was okay there because Junjun didn't have full control of his posture since his right leg was still trapped by Paolo.
Exactly.
So Paolo still had enough. See, I'm not sure if Junjun. Oh, he's going for a straight arm lock. It's a wrist lock.
it's
That
a
is
wrist lock.
nasty.
And he escaped
But
again. Amazing.
No phasing in these guys.
Good effort from Junjun and Paolo.
And the action is still going strong.
Last 2 minutes game. It's
That was a
almost
very
done.
quick 8 minutes.
Definitely, I didn't feel the time pass.
It's the amount of action going on. And see, even when we're not in our very quick, high-octane exchanges, the amount of intrigue, how engaged we are watching this clear display of incredible skill is, well, keeping us entertained, keeping us
Definitely.
engaged.
That was a
Very
nice escape.
good. Yeah, but Paolo still maintains control of the lapel of Junjun. He wants to drag him in to his guard, perhaps, or he wants to play a kind of open guard. No, he wants close guard. Looking to shoot a triangle, but Junjun
Thought he
neutralizes
was
the
going
leg.
for a triangle as well.
Yep.
but Still,
Very nice spin, almost into a triangle. Okay,
and they
Junjun
are
chooses to
recentering again.
disengage to fix his gi a little
Wow,
bit.
that was like
Wow.
a spear.
Okay. So is that 2 points? That is 2 points.
So
So,
that
it
was
looked
a
like
takedown.
Paolo was attempting to go into pull guard there. but
And he
Junjun-
couldn't.
Yes, he realized what was going on and turned it into his own takedown instead.
What
So
seconds
as you
to the
heard
game.
from the corner, Paolo needs to look to get to establish frames. He needs to look to. Very good. That's almost.
Amazing balance
okay.
from Junjun.
Back into guard again. Yeah. So when you're on the bottom, you need enough. You need to suck your opponent into your guard, but at the same time maintain enough space so you can work on attacks.
But
And-
so far, Junjun is keeping his distance and
I
his
think
weight on
yes.
Paolo.
I think Junjun is ahead on points, and I think he realizes that, and so he's sort of
taking
biding his time.
Yeah, and
There we go. That closes out our co-main event. Such a high-level match.
high caliber.
Claiming victory by points, a winner has emerged. Junjun Montilla.